guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today we'll be making Manhattan clam chowder. First, we have to get ourselves ready for the kitchen. Let's wash our hands, get our apron on, and let's get started. I like to make sure my water is a bit warmer so that it sanitizes my hands better. And then I get the soap and I scrub for a minimum of 20 seconds. And I rinse well. No touch. And dry. Now that we are prepped and sanitized, make sure we have all of our ingredients. Over to the stove, we turn the pan on medium-high heat and cook the bacon with the olive oil. Now that the bacon is cooked, I'm transferring the bacon to a meat-safe cutting board. And we will be letting it cool for when we add it back into the pot later. If we do anything else, we should wash our hands again because we had worked with the raw bacon. When our hands are washed, we're going to add the carrots, celery, and onions to the pan to saute them. The goal is to saute until they are translucent and soft. As my veggies are finishing sauteing, I'm going to chop the bacon. To the sizes, like about bite-sized pieces. There we are. Now that my onions are translucent and my celery and carrots are almost fork tender, I'm going to go ahead and add in the 1 clove of minced garlic. With the garlic included, we're going to cook this for another minute or so until real fragrant and yummy and nice. Now we'll add the bacon in, the chopped up bacon we just finished cooking. From this point forward, after I added the bacon, we're going to add the thyme, the celery seed, and the 2 bay leaves, as well as the tomato juice, clam juice, and the juice from the canned clams. The clams just from here to there to be able to let the juice come out. After we mixed everything well together, the veggies, the bacon, the seasonings, and the liquids, we're going to add the potato. Gently adding the pound of potato. And you want those to be about 2-inch squares, cubes. Once the potatoes are added, I'm going to let the mixture come to a simmer and cover it for 30 to 40 minutes. Now that our soup has begun to simmer lightly, we're going to put a cover on it and let it simmer for 30 to 40 minutes. While that 30 to 40 minutes is passing, I like to clean up. I like to gather up all of the dishes and supplies I used to prep and prepare my food and put it in the sink and either begin to load the dishwasher, clean the surfaces, or just wash the dishes by hand. So let's get started on that. I'm going to load up the dishwasher and start to sanitize the counters. First started wiping down my counters with soapy water, and now I'm going to wipe off the leftover suds. I'm using Mr. Clean Freak Deep Cleaning Mist Lemon Zest spray to clean the countertops. So I decided to check my soup at 30 minutes, and my potatoes are fork tender, as you can see. And since they are fork tender, it means it is ready for the next step. That means we are going to add in the baby clams, whole baby clams. We're going to be adding those into the soup. Mixing it in quite well. And letting it simmer for another 10-ish minutes. Now, the normal recipe calls for live clams, but we do not have any. I was not meant to be going to get them. So, in the original recipe, you also would be adding the live clams in at this time. And you basically would simmer this for another 5 or 10 minutes until those clams open up. Okay. We're going to cover that for another 10 minutes. I'll see you soon. I've only waited about 5 minutes, and I am going to be adding in salt, pepper, and Tabasco to taste. My family doesn't like really spicy things, so I'm probably not going to put a lot of hot sauce in, but definitely salt and pepper. I'm going to let it simmer for the next 5 minutes. During the last 5 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and get the stuff out I will need to serve up my chowder. I have my bowls I want to put the chowder in, the ladle I'm going to use to serve the soup, and I'm going to get the garnishes. Normally, with the original recipe, you would use the clam shells that were from the live clams to garnish, but seeing as we didn't have the clams, I'm going to use some cheese and maybe a lemon slice. So I'm going to be garnishing with a few drops of Tabasco and a quick little sprig of Parmesan cheese.